Yes, child.
Let us see who is the child. By the way, what about the child mean?
Why don't you have life?
What about the child mean?
Why don't you have life?
No, what is the age of a child?
Listen, why don't you have life?
I have life. Who told you I don't?
Where is the life? I don't find it.
You don't find it?
No.
Do Muhammad have life? Do Muhammad have a life when he married a child? She is 6 years old.
Can you tell us who was the body who circumcised your God?
Who is the one who circumcised my God? That's a good question.
Who
I challenge you not to change the topic. Are you willing to promise me you will not change the topic?
No, you know who that was?
You tell me, do you know?
I ask you, you are the Christian.
I don't know. Do you know his name? But I know.
You don't wonder where this little meat is from your God?
Do you know that Allah, okay, hold on. Have you ever heard of a God himself he circumcised?
I want the audience so I can...
Yeah, the audience are listening. Hey, don't worry, they are listening. Is it true that your God Allah is the one who cut the penis of Muhammad? Allah himself is the one who did circumcision to Muhammad. I'm saying to you, I did not know. You tell me now. Yes, it's true. Huh? But this is circumcised as a human being. Yes, which means he is the nature of a human being. This is why circumcision happens to everybody who is born of a Jew. But God, nobody can circumcise him. Now, is it true that your God Allah, he circumcised Muhammad? Same time, isn't it Allah who said that Allah he circumcised Jesus? Why you don't want to answer? Is it true that Allah he circumcised Jesus? Did Allah circumcise Jesus? I'm asking you, what kind of Allah you have? He is the one who circumcised you. So you ask me, who is the one who circumcised my God? The Quran says it's Allah. Yes. Chapter 3, verse number 55. Read it. Chapter 3, verse number 55. Reclaim. And you can call a friend if you want. You are the one who opened the topic. I hope you will not change it now. It says, قال الله يا عيسى إني متوفيك ورافعك إلي ومطهرك. What the طهور, what the word مطهر means. Okay, مطهر means circumcised. مطهر means circumcised. Do you speak Arabic? It's not my fault if you are making on that regard.
Will take you away to myself and purify you. Is this the word? And purify you.
Yeah, purify you. What is purification? But in Arabic, مطهرك. What is the طهور? It is circumcision. مطهرك. He is going to do it to him. Allah will do it to Isa. What Allah will do? He will do طهور. What is how he can do طهور to him?
You know, I can show you that you are lying. You know how?
Show me.
Go to your own book. This chapter 2 verse 26.
Okay.
Okay?
Can you go there? No problem.
No, you show to your audience.
Okay, no problem. What about it? Okay, tell us. Look, 23. Okay. Huh?
What does it say?
You tell me what it says to me. Go ahead. I want everybody to be witness. He is taking what Luke is saying against the Quran. So you don't believe the Quran. You are saying to me, I'm lying. Which means by saying to you that Allah is the one who circumcised Isa, you said I'm lying, which means the Quran is lying. That's wonderful. Okay, read for us, Luke.
that is what you want to do.
No, I did not believe that. I said I don't believe Allah even can. I don't even believe that Allah can even get close to Isa or Jesus. Now you show me. You are the one who said to me, I want to prove to you that you are a liar. The Quran says, you see, the Muslim, they give a false translation, says, I will clear thee. Clear thee, it doesn't say that. It says, mutahhiruka. Okay, what it says?
Then you can see how you are lying. You are going against your own book.
No, I'm not. I am not. I'm just making fun of you. You are the one who said to me, what kind of God he can be circumcised? I said to you, what kind of God he circumcised?
You are funny. You know, you are against your own.
Why I am funny? You tell me.
When he was 8 years old, it was time to circumcise the child.
Okay.
So after 8 days, your book is saying, after the 8 days, he was circumcised.
And so?
But you are against your own book?
No. I am just showing you your ignorance. I'm saying I agreed from you with the beginning. I said yes, he was circumcised by the flesh, born of a Jewish family. He do circumcision, they do circumcision for their children. As simple as that. Now I'm asking you, does the Quran says that Allah is the one who does circumcision to Isa? Yes or no? So the Quran is lying. Okay, question. In front of everybody, I will give you 10,000 years to show me when did your Prophet Muhammad circumcise? Can you show me the reference? Why do you mean you don't have to show me? I don't have to show me, I don't have to talk to you. Because you know, you are a coward. What do you mean you don't have to show me? Why you don't show me? No, I do not know. Muhammad never been circumcised by anyone. Muhammad is a hypocrite. Show me where he been circumcised. As long as circumcision is a must in Islam, why your prophet was not circumcised? What? Okay, show me. I know, guys. No, I do not know. He never happened. I say myself, I say in front of everybody, as I know, Muhammad never gets circumcised. Show me. Go ahead. Silence me. Show me. No, then shut up. Don't call me again. Either you show me. You are the one who opened the topic. We have to finish it. Jesus, as a person born of a Jewish family, he got circumcision when he's a child, and you show me the reference. Okay, no problem. I'm asking you, can you show me equal reference about Muhammad being circumcised? I showed you that Allah is circumcised Jesus. Now, I want you to show me where in the hadith, where in the stories of Muhammad being circumcised. Otherwise, Muhammad is a najis. Because circumcision is a must in Islam. Why? Because this is tahara.
Because the Prophet did it, he has done it.
Okay, no problem. What is the Prophet did it? Show me. Where is the Prophet? He did it. Show me. Where? Show me. Don't tell me we can read. Tell me where? Stop playing games. Where we can find that this has happened. I can read where. Stop repeating yourself. You know, everybody is laughing at you. You are like the chromosome now. Mr. Chromosome. Where we can find that your prophet is a circumcision. Your prophet, he claimed that he is following the steps of the Jews. He do circumcision. So, Jesus is born of a Jewish family, and you are the one who mentioned to us and quote the verses from the Bible. Thank you very much. Can you show me where your prophet did the same exactly as Isa? If Isa was a Muslim, Muhammad was a Muslim, why Isa do circumcision, Muhammad you don't? Don't show me then. Yes, you have to. Why not? No, because I could not find it. Here we go. I give up. You tell me. You are the Muslim. I'm not a Abdul. My friend, no. I cannot find this hadith. There's no such a thing. I never heard of it. Show me. Prove me wrong. I want to see your prophet at the age of 40, somebody holding his penis and cutting it off. Show me the hadith. Okay.
But you have to understand one thing, okay? One thing you have to understand.
All right.
Everything the Prophet Abraham did, and everything what Jibril said
Hmm.
was an inspiration, and he followed everything that Prophet Abraham did.
No, but let us finish first
So-
let us finish first. Who is the man who cut the penis of Muhammad at the age of 40 or after that? Let's see who's that. Give me the reference.
Sure.
I'm not going to hold you for 10 hours. I will give you 10,000 years to show me the reference. Is that fine?
Okay, wait.
Hmm. I'm going to wait for you next 10,000 years.
Okay, let me call you back. Let me find out. I'll call you
Okay,
back.
but if you are going, if you will call me back only when you find this, that's mean you want to call me back.
I will call you back. I will not let you
Okay?
go.
No, I'm asking you, are you going to find me where you will call me back to show me
Yes,
that Muhammad?
I will give you the hadith where it says he was circumcised.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay, you can talk with some other meanwhile.
You promise me you swear by the fig before you go, you will call me back to show it.
I swear by Allah, who is your God and Jesus.
Why you don't swear by the fig? Okay, he was searching in Google trying to find. Okay, you talk about the circumcision. You never talk about circumcision. Muslims, they have big mouth, but they cannot even hold their mouth for what they said a second ago. All of us will know that the Christians believe God, he became a man, he born in the flesh of a human being, and he was born of a Jewish family, and the tradition is to circumcise the children in certain age. So, now we have a problem. Who is the one who did circumcise Muhammad? Either you prove to me that he did that, or otherwise he is Muslims are liars. You claim that he is following tradition of Abraham. The guy, he just said to me, Muhammad, he followed tradition of Abraham, so obviously he did. Okay, if you are claiming that this is Abraham tradition, then show me where Muhammad did it. Otherwise, Muhammad is a false man. I will give you 10,000 years to give me the response. It's 12,000. I will ask you, actually, I advise you to call all the chromosomes to help you. Allah knows nothing. You understand nothing. You hold no information, nothing legitimate, stupid teaching. Quran full of errors and mistakes, scientific errors, historic errors, Arabic errors, grammatical errors. I mean, your God, Allah is not even a Afghani boy to learn Arabic. An Afghani boy who learn Arabic is better than Allah. Muhammad is nothing but a copy-paste person. He learned things, stupid things. He liked it, he did it in the Quran. Flying cars, genie in the bubble, Suleiman speaking to the ants, legion with the Jews. Anything around him, anything walk around him, Muhammad, he captured, he put it in his book. And he don't care if it's stupid or smart, because he was a man between a bunch of ignorant. Actually, even, you have to be fair. Even the Arab, they said to Muhammad, this is nothing but the fairy tale of the ancients. So between them, there was a smart people. If you go in the Quran, you will find that the Quran full of verses that say to Muhammad, this is nothing but the fairy tales of the old. Really. All those verses in the Quran, the Arab they keep saying to Muhammad, this is nothing but the fairy tale of the ancient. The Muslims they say to us that the Arab were amazed. In fact, the Arab they were amazed. They were funny, laughing at Muhammad. Such a thing had been promised to us by our fathers. Yes, I do. By calling a prophet child. Did you find the hadith where prophet gets circumcised?
I will give you the link, and then you can put it on the screen so
Okay.
everybody can see.
All right, give me the link.
Your next move matters, so why not miss that? Start your move to own TSB today. Apply.
I'm waiting. I cannot wait. Before you give it to me, I guarantee you 100% that your link doesn't say that. And everybody will laugh at you. You want to bet? You want to bet? Your link doesn't say that? Everybody will laugh at you in this. Okay. Was the Prophet, peace be upon him, born circumcised? The answer. What is the answer? Go ahead.
Please read it.
No, read with me. They are saying they didn't know. There are different opinions in this matter. Where is the answer?
What is the thing?
He was born circumcised. Who in the world gonna believe such a garbage? Jibreel circumcised him. Ha 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 ha. When he opened his chest, he's the grandfather. Show me the reference where he's circumcised. There's no circumcision. There is no. All of them. I know all of this. There's nowhere it says he was circumcised. Stop saying to me, read. All what they are saying to you, the Arab they used to circumcise. Some they say it was Jibreel circumcised him. Some they say Allah circumcised him. But there is no reference. Show me where it says Muhammad was circumcised. Please go ahead.
You didn't know that this was a custom of all of the Arabs.
Abdul, what customs? Hold on. Show me where it says he was circumcised. What custom? Show me where it says Muhammad was circumcised. No, there is a need. There is no need. How come in the Bible it says that Isa, he was circumcised, but there is nowhere in your Islamic religion says Muhammad was circumcised. So you went in Google, you searched for the last 30 minutes, and now you come to me says there is many opinions, and none of them can be supported. It's there what? It's there what? Did you see it says that Jibreel circumcised him? Okay, hold on. If you are saying to me that the Arab, they do circumcise their children, there's no proof of that. Secondly, that means the Arab are not pagans as you claim, because where they get this from? Number 3, while you are saying on the same page, there is an opinion that Jibreel is the one circumcised him. Does it say that? So it cannot be both. And what about he's born circumcised? So you must do not know even he was circumcised or not. What opinion? None of them is giving me anything. There is 3 opinions because they do not know. If they know, Abdul, listen. If they knew, they will not have a 3 opinion. Abdul, are you smart or you are not, child?
On the 7th day. This is the opinion.
Where it says, where is the story?
Read it.
Where is the story? Where is the hadith? Show me the reference where it says. You are saying to me, read it. Where it says that he did circumcise him.
I sent you on Skype. Why are you not looking?
I have it in the screen.
Ibn al-Adhan says, it says in some reports that his grandfather Abdul al-Muttalib
It says in some reports, so is the hadith. Is it authentic? Is it true? This is why this is fairy tale stories. There's no report of anything.
You know this is a custom of the Arab.
Abdul, show me a reference. If I show you now, if someone says, shouldn't we go and see this is who is the one who said, aren't you the one who said, do you know the science of the hadith? Okay, show me the hadith coming from where? There's no hadith. They are making opinion, Abdul, they are making opinion. In the same website you gave me, there is nobody can confirm anything. Muhammad actually, he never been circumcised.
Where is your proof that
Okay, show me a hadith that says the Prophet was circumcised.
But where is your proof?
Because there's never mentioned. Obviously he's not. Otherwise he should be mentioned. A man, he became a prophet, he should be mentioned. Okay, let me ask you. If the Arab, they are circumcised in any way, why Muhammad need to tell them circumcised? They are circumcised in any way.
You know why?
Hmm.
Because he was a universal messenger to the people.
Ah, universal messenger. Okay.
This the difference with Jesus and him.
Okay, hold on. So why your Quran saying that Allah, He sent Muhammad as a messenger for the little village of Mecca and what is around it?
Well,
Here we go. Read it. Chapter 47, chapter 6. Let's read the first one first. It says, this is a book which we have sent, bringing blessing and confirming the revelation which come before thee. So you can warn the mother of the city and what is around it. By the way, translation is false. Qura. Qura is a village, you know that. So Qura is a village. And Muhammad was sent as a messenger to warn people who they are living around his village. His village and what is around it. It's in front of you. Yeah.
why don't you read the other?
What other? Okay, we are reading other. Are you saying to me there is contradiction? In chapter 42, look what it says. It says, thus we have sent inspiration into thee in Arabic, so that you might warn the mother of the villages and what is around it. So it is in Arabic to warn people who speak Arabic in Mecca and around it. Do people in Afghanistan speak Arabic?
يلا ماما هدوء أحب
No, but why do you make this that it's only for the Arab? Because
Well, here we go. I'm going to give you another book. You know, see something very Isn't it the Quran says we never send a messenger except in the language of his in the tongue of his people?
yes,
Okay, so Allah will never send any messenger. Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Chapter 14, verse number 4, the Quran says, we never send a messenger except in the tongue of his people. So Allah will never send anyone to anyone unless he speaks the language of the people and he is from the people. So he cannot be a messenger for Pakistan or India or America or Europe or even Egypt or even Morocco because he don't speak the language of those people. We never send. Never. Allah never sent. Why? He make it clear so they might understand.
Why don't you read the verse when he say, "Yeah, I have sent you as a universal messenger"?
Where it says that? Show me. Give me the verse so we can laugh together. Just to show you that you not know your Quran.
Okay, I will show you.
Guys, don't forget to invite your friends. We have Abdul live on us. This is a real Abdul, by the way. This is real. It's not like custom made or something. And he have a lot of knowledge, as you see. I like it when the website you send me it says that Jibreel circumcised him. I want Jibreel to circumcise me too. Did you find it? Are you searching radio station now? What are you searching?
This is what we must have found. Where is the rest?
This guy is trying to find where it says that from that video.
No, I can Arabic. Okay. Understand what I say.
Which verse? Which verse?
ناسا
ها؟
وما أرسلناك
مم.
إلا كافة للناس بشيرا ونذيرا
مم.
ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Okay. Okay. كافة. كافة to who? The people of Mecca.
That verse?
The verse, my friend, the verse explains itself. It says we send you to the people who the people who are around him. It says to people of around Mecca and around it.
Go to chapter 34.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Mhm.
There.
Chapter 34. Okay.
Verse 38. وما أرسلناك إلا كافة للناس بشيرا
Okay.
ونذيرا.
Okay. It is okay. Okay.
يعلمون.
Okay. Let us see. You said verse number 8.
We have not sent you, O prophet,
Verse what? What verse you say?
only as a universal message.
What verse? What verse? What verse you say?
And a warner, but still the bulk of mankind do not know.
Abdul. What verse you say?
لا حول.
لا حول.
I have to say 100 times.
Now tell me what verse you say, because I'm going to show everybody how ignorant you are.
3:8.
3:8, chapter 34, verse number 38, correct? Okay.
Chapter 30.
All right. Read with me.
Wait, I don't have.
Yeah, did he say chapter 34, verse number 38? Okay.
You sick or what?
No, I'm laughing at you. Do you like me to help you to find it for you? You do not know how to find a verse. You don't even know how to quote numbers. You do not know how to read the Quran.
Come on. What do you want to say about
When you say to me 34, 38, here we go to the front of you. Where is the verse you are saying to me?
34, 38?
Okay, so 34, 38. It doesn't say what you are saying. Let me show. Here we go. I will show everybody that I'm quoting. This is 34, and this is 38.
At IHG Hotels and Resorts, we're in the business of you. We're giving back.
We're here to help you.
But you understand my Arabic, yeah?
Don't tell me understand Arabic. You got me a verse. It doesn't say what you are saying. Do you need my help to find you the verse you are talking
I
about?
don't know what program you are in. I don't have.
What the program? What the program? What does have to do with the program? This is Quran, my friend. This is not about the program.
You understand my tongue, huh?
What your tongue? Do you speak Arabic? You don't speak Arabic. Do you speak Arabic?
But you didn't understand what I said?
But where is the verse you are talking to? You told me 34, verse number 38. It doesn't say what you are saying. And not only that, you made fun of me. You said, ha ha, you do not know how to find it. Ha ha ha, how many times I need to repeat for you? Ha 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 ha.
But it is your program.
What my program? Huh? It says there 34, 38.
Yes.
It says where?
Look. Write down in Arabic. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ. It will come. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ.
Okay, my friend. So read for us what the verse is saying. I will put it in the screen.
Did you find it?
No, I cannot find it. أعوذ بالله. By the way, when you quote for me this verse, I want you to be a man And when I ask you what this verse means, you will not run away from interpretation.
Okay. Wait, I will find it for you. وما أرسلناك إلا كافة للناس بشيرا ونذيرا ولكن أكثر الناس لا يعلمون.
Okay, what chapter is that?
Okay. Translate that what I said.
No, what chapter is that? What chapter is that?
Chapter 2.
Okay.
I know you are trying to get away.
Well, what get away, my friend? I'm just asking you what chapter is that. I opened the chapter, it doesn't say what you are saying, so I don't know what to do.
Chapter 24 also.
I am in chapter 34.
Saba.
Yeah, chapter Sabah. This is verse number 38. Everybody see it in the screen. Here we go. I'm showing people in the screen. They can see it with me. This is 34, 38. I'm not making things up, Abdul. This is what you quote from. Here we go in the screen. You're quoting from a website?
No, I'm quoting from my head.
From your head.
Yes,
Everybody heard you looking in the video of Bidat.
that was another video I looked at.
Ah, okay. So your head is messed up. Okay, now where we can find the... You want me to help you? Do you want me to help you?
Yes, help me.
Okay, this is verse number 28, Abdul, not 38.
Are you on 28?
Abdul, you told me 38. Everybody heard you. Now, read it. This is your Muslim translation. It says universal. Can you find me the word universal in Arabic?
We have not sent thee but as a universal message.
Where is the word universal? What is the word universal? What is the word universal?
وما أرسلناك
Hmm.
إلا كافة للناس.
Okay, where is the word universal?
What is إلا كافة للناس?
Except to the people around you, all the people around you.
What is nasi?
Nas is people. People.
What is people?
This is what the word nas means. You want to show you?
The whole people. That is
No.
what it
Okay,
means.
hold on. Okay, this is the whole people. So why the other verse is saying that this is for the location of Umm al-Qura and what is around it? Why it says for the earth? Why in the verse here it says, we send you to the ones who they are living around Mecca and to Mecca. If this is for all mankind, why it says that? Is that a contradiction? Are you saying this is a contradiction?
No, it's not a contradiction.
So explain, here we go, it says, it mentioned Mecca, and it mentioned what is around it. Now, are we around Mecca? I live in America, I am around Mecca? No. Someone live in Australia, is he around Mecca? No. Is the one who live in Canada around Mecca? No. So how we can be, how he is sent in Arabic, so they might understand for those who live in Mecca and what around Mecca. So he is saying, I send you to the people of Mecca. There is no way it says universal.
Here in front of you, I showed you that.
Okay, Abdul, okay, I will go with you. Are you saying to me there's a contradiction? Because the Quran says, we never send a messenger unless he speak the tongue of his people. Here we go.
You want to speak about contradictions.
Abdul, here we go. Abdul, here we go. Does it say that we send only messengers in the tongue of his people? Do you see it? Only. That's it. Why? So you might understand. Allah will never send a messenger unless he speak the language of the people, and he is from the people, not only speak the language. So it's not enough to speak the language, you have to be from them. Read it. We never, that's it, never. So if you want to say to me Muhammad was sent to all mankind, then this verse is wrong.
Listen, this verse, you know what it's talking about?
Well, tell me, what is it talking about?
That God have sent messengers to all nations. Before Muhammad, everyone have get the message that God is one. Yes, this is not a contradiction. You in your head, you also develop. You are like a devil. You in your head, you think everything is against. You don't understand. I showed you this verse. وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا كَافَةً لِلنَّاسِ.
Okay, hold on, Mr. Abdul. May I respect you? You are very smart, brother. It says there, we never send a messenger. You said this is before Muhammad. It says now, until now. He's speaking in the time of Muhammad. Never sent a messenger except speak in the tongue of his people to his people. Okay, so Allah will not send a messenger to any nation unless he speaks the tongue and the language. Do Muhammad speak Japanese?
No.
Okay, this verse saying we never sent and we will not send any messenger unless he speaks Japanese. And he have to be Japanese. We will never send to the Jew the messenger unless he is a Jew and he speak the Jewish language. We will never send someone to China unless he's from China and he speaks Chinese. India have like 400 languages. So in order for Allah to send messengers to India, he have to send like 400 messenger, and all of them have to be from the same group, from the same ethnic, and speak the same language.
Well, you know, I don't know what is in your mind. Is it full of shit or what? You don't understand. Allah is
Holy shit.
Listen,
I had this full of the Quran.
Listen. He has sent messengers to all of the nations, to a Japanese, to the Japanese people, to the Chinese people.
Do you know the name of the Chinese messenger?
No, I don't know.
Okay, do you know the Japanese messenger?
124,000. We don't know who all of the ones.
We do not know their names. 124,000 guys. Okay, now let me ask you. As long you agree, hold on, everybody heard you. As long you agree that Allah He sent 124,000 messenger, and all of them they have to speak the language of the people. That means we have 124,000 language in this earth, and we have 1,024,000 nations. But I will let that go. Here, the verse confirms that we never send. We will never ever send unless He is from the people speaking the language of the people. If you don't like the translation, I can change for you. What translation you like? If you like me to show you the interpretation, I will show you interpretation, my friend. What do you like? It is so clear, saying that Allah never sent and will never send any messenger unless he is speaking from the tongue of his people. He have to be of his folk. You see the word here, this is you Muslim funny Abdul translation, I like it. It says, save with the language of his folk. So he had to be sent from the folk to the folk and speak the language of those folk.
Where is this chapter and verse?
This is chapter 14, verse number 4.
Chapter 14, verse number 4.
Yes, 4.
4.
Mm.
Yes. Yes, he has sent messenger to the people who speak their mother tongue.
Okay, did Muhammad speak the mother tongue of the Pakistani?
No, he speaks Arabic.
Okay, so how he can be a messenger for the Pakistani?
It was a universal message.
How he can be to be a universal, have to speak all the language of the world at the same time. He have to be one of them.
No, it's different when a universal messenger comes. It's one.
Abdul, he said we never send. Who, when he said that? He said that in the time of Muhammad. We never send.
Huh?
He said in the time of Muhammad we never send. This is a verse Muhammad received in the time in his lifetime, not before. So we never send any messenger except he is speaking the language of his own people. So he have to be from the people speaking the language of his own people. Okay. So do Muhammad speak Chinese? No. Do Muhammad speak Japanese? No. Muhammad even do not know how to write his own language, as according to Muslims.
You know what?
Let me ask you. Is Musa a messenger for the Jews only according to Islam?
Yes, in his time he was only for the Jews in that particular time.
How you know?
How do I know?
Okay, so you are saying to me, okay, let us make it clear. This verse applies for Musa, correct? Does it apply for Musa? That he was sent only to the Jews?
Yes.
So the Quran did not say that Allah he sent Musa to the Pharaoh?
He was sent to say to Pharaoh to release his people, not to.
No, no,
Uh,
no,
mm.
no.
What?
Chapter 29, verse number 39, it says that Allah, He sent to the Pharaoh Moses, and He showed them His miracle, but they refused to accept Islam.
Chapter 29, verse.
39, as I remember.
Okay. What's it?
Okay. So how you just say to me that Moses was sent only to the Jews?
What does it say there? What?
What? I like it when you say what. You look like you have a little activity here. It says there, let me find you the verses.
Allah, you are a funny guy, you know.
For sure. Here we go.
Listen, is Jesus the same God as Moses talked with?
Okay.
Huh?
Bear with me. This is all this is speaking about. Moses is speaking to the Pharaoh and asking him to accept his God. So Moses, according to the Quran, Moses and Aaron, not only Moses and his brother Harun, both they invited the Pharaoh to accept Allah, but he refused.
Where? He says,
Hmm.
which 39?
You can go to chapter 29, verse number 39 if you want.
Wait, 39. Where does it say?
Okay, let me show you. We go to 29, and then we go to verse number 39. Do you see my screen?
I see. Listen.
Listen, it's in front of you, read it. Listen. So you are getting your prophet busted again. Your prophet was a liar. Your prophet, he said he never sent a messenger except to speak in the tongue of the people, and he have to be from the people. So how he sent him to Pharaoh?
You are a liar. My prophet never.
Here we go. You are saying to us only Muhammad was a universal prophet, when we see that Moses, he was sent to the nations, which is not his nation.
What do you mean with this? I don't understand. Where they say he come to Pharaoh to tell him...
My friend, guys, did you hear this? The guy, he doesn't understand his Quran. He doesn't understand what this is mean. If you tell me you are a Muslim, not me. Read it.
Came unto them with clear proofs of Allah punishment, but they were boastful in the land, and they were not winners in the race. So what does this have to do that he said, come and join me?
He come to invite them to worship Allah. They refused to worship Allah, Abdul.
Yes, to worship Allah, but he didn't say, come, I am your messenger.
So if what do you mean come here? He is a messenger from Allah. Allah, he sent them to him. Allah, he sent them. And this is different verse too. This is a different verse, okay?
I give you 100
Abdul, in the front of you, you see here, those are the messenger of Allah. He sent them to the Pharaoh. And Moses, he spoke to them, and the Pharaoh, he refused to accept Islam. So when you say to me that we Muslims, the Quran speak only about Muhammad as the messenger for universe, it doesn't say any of that anywhere. It says only for Mecca and around it. Same time we see that Moses, he was sent to the Pharaoh. Yeah, but I show you where it says the Nas and Kafa is okay, but the Quran explains in different verse. Okay, but the Quran says to us, you are saying to me, this is your false translation. It says to Kafatan linnas, not Nasi Kafa, Kafatan linnas. We send you what is enough for the people to understand. What does that mean? It says in the front of us, we never, here we go, the people of Makkah, let us I will let you say, Muhammad was universal prophet. Universal, I will go with you. Let us finish this garbage. Now, Muhammad the universal prophet, how come he says stupid things?
Where are you now? In which chapter is this?
This is chapter 42, verse number 7.
42.
So now we have a universal prophet, guys. But he is a stupid. How that can be? How your prophet says that Aaron is the sister, is the brother of Mary. The universal prophet. If I ask you right now, what is the name of the father of Aaron? Do you know?
Who?
The name of the father of Aaron and Moses.
Let us speak about. Now I have answered your question.
No, you did not. Everybody is laughing.
Listen.
You show me that the Quran is full contradiction, because one verse in the Quran is saying Allah, he never sent any messenger to anyone except in the tongue of his people. And Moses, he went to Pharaoh and he spoke to Pharaoh and he asked him to join Islam.
One time in your life, be a man, okay?
I am the only man here. You are not.
One time in your life, be a
Let us
man.
see. I'm asking you now. I'm asking you. You prove me nothing. I prove a clear contradiction. How Allah, he never sent the messenger except to speak the tongue of his people. His people is the people of the Pharaoh, is the people of Musa. Is the people of Moses, are they the same people of Pharaoh? Yes or no? Either you say yes or you say no.
Listen, I don't listen to you.
Stop saying to me, listen, I want an answer. How the Quran says Allah, he sent Pharaoh, he sent Moses and his brother Aaron to Pharaoh, but yet he says, I never send a messenger except to the people who speak the tongue, and he have to be from them. Not only he speak the tongue, he have to be from them.
Once in your lifetime, be a man. I have answered all your questions. You are saying, show me this.
You never answer anything. Everybody's my witness. Yep. No, you never answer anything. You never answer anything. You show me contradiction. You answer nothing.
I send you.
Did you show me any reference your prophet is circumcised? Nowhere.
I showed you.
No, you showed me that the Arab, they used to circumcise in old in New Jews, but is that mean Muhammad circumcised? Show me the story where it says he's circumcising. No.
I showed you the word three opinions that he was going.
None of them he says that they saw Muhammad circumcised. Show me where it says even Muhammad, they saw his penis and his penis was circumcised.
In the Arab world.
Well, no, so what? The custom, but Muhammad is the son of an infidel. Not necessarily he would do what the rest is doing.
And there is no need for a report.
No, you have to report. Why? How come you quote for me about Jesus, but you cannot quote to me about Muhammad?
Yes, because I show you how.
So this one you did not answer. The second one I asked you, you said to me Muhammad is universal prophet. I said to you the Quran says we never send a messenger unless he speaks the tongue of the people and he have to be from the people. Is Muhammad from Pakistan? No. Is he from Japan? No. Is he from America? No. So how he can be a messenger to them? That is a contradiction for the Quran. This is number 2.
No.
Number 3, the Pharaoh was sent to the Pharaoh. Allah, he sent him 2 messengers, Moses and his brother, and none of them is an Egyptian. So Allah, he lied again. He make a contradiction that he never sent the messenger unless he see the tongue of his own people, to his people, so they might understand. So you gave me 3 contradictions. Now let us continue with 4. If your prophet is a prophet, why he speaks stupid?
My prophet was the last prophet from God. That's why.
Give me the prophecy. Give me a prophecy from your prophet of God. How he can be prophet but he have no prophecy?
You have no prophecy.
No. Give me one.
Have you not read your book?
No.
You haven't?
No. What do you mean, my book? I don't have my book. My book is not with me. It's in Amazon for sale now.
In the Jewish Bible, Deuteronomy 18.
This is about your prophet? This is about your prophet. This is about your prophet. But this is a prophecy in the Bible, not his prophecy. Even if this one is about your prophet, as you claim, you idiot, that will not make your prophet a prophet, because the Bible there is a prophecy about someone, and you claim it's about your prophet. So show me the prophecy your prophet he did. If I say now that I prophesy there's a donkey, he is going to get a PhD, okay? I am the one making the prophecy, so that will not make you a prophet. If you are a donkey who speaks, I am the one who prophesied. Now show me your prophecy of your prophet.
That proves that he's a messenger.
Okay, show me the prophecy your prophet he did. Prophecy is something Muhammad he said, and nobody knows save God. Show me that.
Okay. Have you heard about?
No way.
I will show you the link now.
No way. That really Muhammad said that?
Yes. Open the in Skype.
Okay.
But before we go to this,
I don't see anything.
in 2 Samuel 24:1, was the Lord tempted David or was the Satan provoked David in 1 Chronicles?
Don't change topic. Don't change topic. Don't change topic. Don't try to change topic.
This is a contradiction.
You know, you can say whatever you want. You know, you can go there. Anyway. Okay, where is the reference? Show me the reference. We can love now.
You are very scared.
Very scared. Yeah. Okay. Guys, this is a link he gave me. I'm not responsible for what is inside the link. And I hope you will not regret. Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 2, book number 2, hadith number 47. I want to ask you before, disclaimer, do you agree with this hadith? Say yes.
Which one?
This hadith you gave me, this is the link you gave me.
Yes.
Okay, do you agree with it?
In the... Yes.
Okay, you will not say after 5 minutes, I don't accept it. Do you promise me?
Yes.
Okay. Sahih Bukhari, so it's accepted. So that's wonderful. So Sahih Bukhari, guys, is accepted. So we have no problem. So that's I'm really grateful that you said that. But I want to be sure. That's why I asked you. I want to be sure that you will not say in 2 seconds from now, this is a fabricated hadith. Do you promise me that?
No, this is the Sahih Bukhari.
All right. Okay.
Come on, read it.
Let us read it. Hold on. Can you read it for us, please? So
you read it.
No, you read it. You are the one who gave me the reference. You read it.
Come on, read it.
No, you read it. I understand what you are saying. Read it so we can laugh. Go ahead, read it.
Why are you like so childish?
You are the one who gave it to us. I'm listening.
Read it for us.
Abdul, no. I want you to read it. You know better than me. You understand better than me, and I'm learning from you. Go ahead.
I can see all the text in your screen. Wait. Open from mine. Wait.
Okay, open from you.
Narrated Abu Hurairah.
Okay.
We can jump from the first. It's not.
As you wish. Jump as you wish. You can jump all over.
Okay, no problem. I can read from the beginning, so you don't think I'm.
No, it's okay. I understand. the situation. It's very hard.
Nothing is hard. Islam is the truth.
Okay, my friend. Okay.
Okay, this. Silence.
Okay.
One day, while the Prophet was sitting in the company of some people, the angel Jibreel came and asked, "What is faith?" Allah's Messenger ﷺ replied, "Faith is to believe in Allah, His angels, the meet Him, His apostles, that means all His messengers, Jesus, Moses, Abraham, and so on and so on. Peace be upon them. And to believe in resurrection." Then he further asked, this is Jibreel, he's asking him, what is Islam? Allah's Messenger ﷺ replied, to worship Allah alone, not Jesus, not Buddha, and to offer prayers perfectly, to pay the compulsory charity, to observe fast during the month of Ramadan. Then further asked, what is ihsan, perfection? Allah's Messenger replied, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, to worship Allah as if you see Him. And if you cannot achieve this state of devotion, then you must consider that He is looking at you. He further asked, when will the hour be established? This is the prophecy.
Okay.
Open your,
let us take one by one so we can laugh together. One by one. What is the first prophecy he gave? What is the first one?
This is the prophecy.
I know. What is the prophecy? What is the first one? Read with me.
Listen.
My friend, read the first prophecy so we can laugh. We can laugh. What did the prophecy say? When the slave, she gave birth to her master?
Listen, don't speak.
Listen. It's in front of us. You are the one who gave me this. Isn't you who gave it to me?
Let me finish.
What?
when the hour will be established. That means
Okay, what is the first thing will happen? It says when a slave lady gave birth to her master, isn't it Muhammad? Here's a slave lady married a cop, she gave birth to his son, according to Muslims.
where am I? Where are we? What are you talking about? Wait.
In front of you.
Allah is supposed to reply. I am not in your YouTube station now. Allah is supposed to
It says number one in the web page you gave me, number one.
Where is number one? Allah is supposed to reply. The answer has no better knowledge than the questioner. That means only Allah knows when the hour will come. And this is what also Jesus said.
Okay, read the verse number one. Read the verse. Read number one. Okay, number one. How he do not know? How this is stupid. How he say nobody knows? The answerer was no better than the questioner. Then he gave me the answer. Go ahead.
This is the thing. That
Okay, what is number one? What is number one?
That he's the angel. That's why.
What?
No one answered it if he's not an angel.
No problem. But what is number one prophecy? He said.
Yeah.
What is number one prophecy?
But let me finish. I will come to it. Wait.
Why you don't want this? This is the topic. The topic is okay. Muhammad giving prophecy. You are quoting me for a prophecy. What is the first prophecy?
Wait. And say the answer has no better knowledge than the question. That means only Allah knows when the judgment day will come. Like Jesus also say, only the Father knows when the hour will come. That's why he's not God. Okay, I continue.
No, he did not say that.
Yes, he said.
No.
But I will inform you about it. Did he not say that?
No, he did not say that. He said in the same chapter you read, he said, Jesus, he said to you when the judgment day will come. What Jesus saying, that nobody knows, not even the Son, which means the man in the flesh, not the man in the flesh, only God, the Father, my Father. And then he continues saying when the judgment day will come. Huh?
Who is the Father?
Jesus, he said, me and the Father is one.
Who is the Father?
Our God.
And who is your God?
Jesus.
And who is the Holy Ghost?
God.
And who is the Father?
There's one God, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit is one God.
Okay.
Okay. And you yourself, you are a body and stupid and a human at the same time. You are a spirit, you are a spirit, you are a human, right? You have a spirit, you have a flesh. Is that correct? Yes or no?
I'm one person.
Yes or no? Okay, here we go. You are saying to me you are one person. Allah is one person or two or three?
How can Jesus and Father be same when they don't have same knowledge?
Oh, they have the same knowledge. No. They have the same knowledge. No. The Jesus, he said, everything the Father he do, I do. Everything the Father everything I have, the Father gave me. And what everything the Father he do, I do. Which means he's saying to them, everything I say to you is from the Father. What does that mean? My knowledge, my act, my miracles, which mean the man himself can do nothing. I am not the man. It's God in this man who speaks. It's God who do the miracles. So me and the Father is one. That's what he said.
Was he not the God?
He is God for sure. This is God, the God, the word of God. Abdul, you are trying to change the topic now. The word of God became a man, as simple as that. So for us, the man is a flesh. He's a human being, flesh. It's a flesh. You know, you can kill him. You can cut his skin. He can bleed. This is the flesh of a human. But it's still this a human which is in the flesh. He is God at the same time. So he's a perfect man. He's a perfect God, and that's why you see Jesus. He's in the flesh. He can control the nature. He can make from the mud a bird, as the Quran says. He can make the blind see. How he can do that? Yet he's a man. How the Quran call him holy, but yet he is a man. How the Quran says that now he is now in heaven, but yet he is a man. How he can forgive sin, but yet he is a man. Nobody can forgive sin save God. Now, you're a prophet here, he said. When a slave lady gave birth to her master, this is the first sign of the judgment day. Do you agree?
Yes,
But don't you think this is stupid? Don't you think this is stupid?
Wait. Before I go to this, I just want to ask you what you said. Why are you jumping every time you say that he make the bird with his thing and all that? Why you jump away when Quran say with God's permission?
With God's permission, here we go. Did Allah give me permission to kick his ass every day?
I just say in John 5:30, I cannot myself own do nothing.
Yeah, but I explain to you that because people, they are looking at him, how this person, he forgives sin. He forgives sin. He forgives sin. He not only do miracle, he forgives sin. What authority you have to forgive sin? That's what the Jews, they want to kill him. So he's saying to them that I am a forgiving sin, not because of a man in front of you, because God on me. I am God. Worship me. Go ahead. I forgive sin. I am the Alpha. I am the Omega. That's what he says. So people, they are looking at this man. Yes, he say, your sin is forgiven. Can a man forgive sin? Let me ask you. Can a man forgive sin? Can Muhammad forgive your sin?
No, only God
Why?
forgives sin.
Only God forgives sin. So when the Bible says that Jesus forgives sin, that means you just confirm to me that Jesus is God. So stop playing games. If you want to take the Bible, you take the whole Bible. You don't take only a phrase and you try to play with it. So Jesus in the Bible, he forgives sin, and you just confirm that only God can forgive sin. Now I'm asking you why Jesus can forgive sin. Do you understand? Why?
Listen.
No, don't tell me listen. I am asking you why Jesus, he can forgive sin.
When he want to wake up Lazarus, why did he want help from the
I'm asking you why Jesus forgives sin.
Right?
Why Jesus, he can forgive sin.
And I don't believe in the word that the Bible is speaking about Jesus.
Okay, so yeah, okay, let's go back to the topic now. Let's go back to the topic. Your prophet, you see, you are playing games. When we get you busted, you don't want to talk about it. Okay, no problem. Now your prophet, he said, you see, you are scared to talk about this because you are the one who called this for me, and now your prophet is in the trouble. How your prophet, he said, the sign of the judgment day, that the slave, she gave birth to her master. How stupid is that? Isn't it him himself? He is a person who have a slave. Her name is Mary the cook, and he made her, supposedly according to you Muslims, to give him a son. His name is Ibrahim. Yeah? He is the master and she is his slave, and she gave birth to him a child. His name is Ibrahim. So that is son of Judgment Day.
This is one of them.
Okay, but this is one of them. So but this has happened all history since the beginning of mankind. Isn't it Abraham? He have a son from his slave.
No, she was a princess.
Princess?
Yes, from Egypt.
Can you show me the reference?
When the shepherd...
Can you show me the reference?
Why are you trying to
Can you
say-
show me the reference? No. I want to see the reference. I want to see the reference that Abraham, he did not marry his slave. He married from a princess. Show me the reference.
Okay, let us come to that, but let us be finished with this first.
Yeah, we are trying to finish with this. We are stuck here now. I want you to show me where Abraham, he married a princess. I want to see the princess, where we can find the story of the princess.
Who wanted a prophecy? Yes? or
Yeah.
no?
But this is not a prophecy. This is not a prophecy. All the Romans, they have sex with their slaves, and their slaves give birth to them. This is stupid. This is not a prophecy.
One of them.
This is one of them, but it's not a prophecy. This is happening every day. As long as the slaves having sex with their master, they will give birth to them. So how that will be a sign of a judgment day? This is a stupid statement.
One time.
This is what I'm saying, my friend. How he say this is a sign of judgment day? When this has happened long before Muhammad and long after Muhammad, and even happened with Muhammad himself.
Yes, but this is one of the signs.
He will go see, because he is now, this is very troubling, and now he tries to jump over it. And this is one of the signs. What is the sign? If this has happened, Abraham have a slave, Pharaohs have a slave, all people all have a slave, and they have it from their slaves. Anta ibn Shaddad is the son of a slave, very famous person between the Arab. So, what do you say to me? How you say to me, your prophet, he made a prophecy here? Is that a prophecy or poo-poo?
So are you finished? Are you finished with
I
this?
want an answer. Is that the prophecy or poo-poo?
It's a prophecy.
Okay, so this is stupid prophecy. Continue.
Okay, if you want to think like that,
No, I'm not thinking. This is proven. Everybody is laughing. Okay, continue. Okay.
Number
When the shepherd of a black camel starts boasting and competing with others in the construction, in high building.
What is this?
Okay. And this is a sign of Judgment Day.
Yes, that.
Okay, let me ask you. Did you ever see the high building in Yemen?
Let me speak. Let me speak.
Abdul, I am asking you to speak. The people of Yemen, they are shepherds of sheep, and they have high building before even European. People of Yemen,
Okay.
they are shepherds and they are Bedouin, and yet they are shepherds of camel and sheep, and yet they have high building.
Okay.
So how this is a prophecy? It happened even before Muhammad.
Let me speak for one.
You keep saying to me, okay, and then you say to me, okay, and then you say to me, just speak. Okay, go ahead.
Listen, you are a bastard. Every time I want to speak, you stop me. Okay, don't speak now, okay? This is the one of the signs of the hour. And this is what's happening now. What is the highest building in the world?
But this is not even built by them. This is built by us.
Where is the highest building in the world?
It's not in Dubai. It's in Russia. It is in Russia. It is in Russia.
No, it's in Dubai.
Go and search right now. And hold on. They are thinking that your prophet, he prophesied that the highest building, this will be a sign of a judgment day, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but this is the highest building. It exists more than 50 years ago, and nothing yet happened.
Where is the highest building today?
My friend, hold on. This is a sign of judgment. I'm going with you. Where is the highest building today? Did the judgment day come?
In Dubai, 40 years ago, there was nothing.
Okay, here we go. How long ago we have a high building in Dubai?
No.
How long ago? The high building is called the tower, whatever they call it. How long it's built? Do you want to search in Google?
Search. That name is Burj Khalifa, and that is the word
Okay.
building in the world.
All right,
This
Burj
is
Khalifa.
prophecy that he's a messenger.
All right. Burj Khalifa have a crotch, by the way.
We know there will be Arab who will get some oil. And
Okay, hold on. Burj Khalifa, here we go. Burj Khalifa is built, let us see here. Okay, hold on. Okay. Burj Khalifa.
Show us in the building.
I will show you the building. The building have a cross in it too. Is that the one? Is that the one have a cross?
I don't know if it's a cross, if it's your.
Or maybe this is a different one. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Well, this is Burj Khalifa. People they can see it. Now, Burj Khalifa is built. Do we have the judgment day?
That is a sign that is very close, and you
Okay.
should repent out to Allah before you.
No, my friend, your prophet, you stop here. Your prophet, he gave two prophecy, and he said, when this happens, judgment day is there. This is a hate in front of you. Everybody is laughing.
It doesn't say it's there. It say.
No, he said that. He said that. And the hour is one of 5 things which nobody knows except Allah. Do you see it? Now, do you want me to show you the 5 things? Do you want me to show you the 5 things?
Wait.
Just to show you that your prophet is a scam. Did he say 5 things?
Why are you saying you are?
Did your prophet say 5 things? Did your prophet say 5 things?
You are a scam.
Did your prophet in the hadith in front of us, he said this is one of 5 things? Did he say that? Did he say that and the hour is one of 5 things which nobody knows except Allah, and he told us those things? Okay, this is Sahih Bukhari. Read with me Allah. Your prophet is a liar and he's a scam, because if there are 5 things, there should be always 5 things. Not in every story he tells is different. Read with me. This is Sahih Bukhari. Allah, he said the hour will not come. And this is the same story about the high building. So we will love together. And Muhammad here, he called them one by one. The hour will not come until two big groups fight each other, whereupon there will be great number of casualties, one of both sides, and they will be following one in the same time, in the same doctrine and religion. Question: which is the two group they fight each other, and then the other one follow the other group religion? Give me the name, please.
You tell us.
You tell me. Here we go. This is the first prophecy. This is number 1. There's 2 big groups. They will fight each other. They are the biggest in this earth. And then one will win, and the other one will follow the religion of the other one. Tell me which one is that.
You tell us. I don't
You tell me. Here we go. This is your prophet making poo-poo.
I have not put my.
So this is a lie. This is number 1 is a lie. You cannot answer it. Let us continue. Then there is 30 Dajjal. There is 30 Dajjal. So the Dajjal, the false Messiah, is one of them. Did the Dajjal, the false Messiah, came yet?
No, he has not come yet.
Thank you very much. So number 2 did not happen too. Okay, let us continue. Until number 3, till religious knowledge is taken away by the death of religious scholars. So there's no more scholars left. This is number 3. Do you see it? Do we still have scholars right now?
Yes, we have scholars.
Thank you very much. So this one did not happen yet. And then 4. Shut up. Then hold on. Then 4. Earthquake will increase. Hold on. Earthquake will increase in number. Is that happening?
They are corrupted scholars. That's why.
Okay, but you said to me, no. You said to me a second ago, no, we have scholars. You did not say we are corrupted. Are you saying to me all the scholars of Islam today are corrupted?
We have scholars, but they are corrupted. Many of them.
All corrupted.
I don't say all. Many of them.
So then there's not a prophecy yet, because here it says, till religious knowledge is taken away. There's nobody. That's it. Nobody knows anything about Islam. As simple as that. We continue. Then he says, earthquake will increase in number. Is that happening?
Yes.
That's false. We continue.
Okay.
Time will pass so quickly. That means the day will be short. Is the day is shorter now?
Yes.
Isn't it 24 hours as the same time in the time of Muhammad?
Yes, for you, because you live in this worldly life.
Let us get. He's talking about sign for us, you idiot. Sign we will see. Sign we will see. Time will be short, will pass quickly, which means the day will be shorter. Let's continue. And then the affliction will appear. And then look what he says. Al-Harj, the killing will increase. And then he says the wealth will be abundant. This is number 8, which means there's nobody will take money. You leave it in the street, nobody will take it. Did that happen?
Yes.
Now, if you leave money in the street, nobody will take it.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Guys, did you hear this? This guy, he just said that he agreed with his prophet that people, they are leaving money right now in the street and nobody will take it. Can you put your credit card for us can you take a picture of your credit card and let us see how many people will take it? I will put it on the screen. Can you do that?
I cannot help you that you have not been in a rich island.
Abdul, don't be stupid. You said that you agree with your prophet that wealth will be abundance and nobody will take it. Even to the point he says, so abundant the wealth person will worry last body should accept his zakat, which means nobody even will take zakat. And whenever he will present it to someone, the person who is presented to or offered to, he will say, I am not in need to it. So your prophet, he says, that judgment day will come when people do not need money no more. Is that happening?
Yes.
This is happening? Nobody needs money no more?
Yes.
I mean, you are something, man. Nobody knows money no more. And you are saying yes and you are squeezing yourself. Hold on. How in the world you consider yourself a man who have a brain and you say that nobody needs money no more these days?
Look at Saudi Arabia. Are you blind? Which planet you live in? They have a lot of money. They don't need anything.
They do not.
No. They have too much money.
Abdul, this is a sign for judgment day. All mankind, suddenly, you are talking about Saudi Arabia. And by the way, Saudi Arabia, he put in jail more than 100 billionaires to suck their money. He need their money. They are bankrupt. What are you talking about?
They need money, huh?
They need money. Until now, they didn't have sewage. Your Mecca is flooded by shit every rain. Now let us continue. Everybody is looking at you. Now here, number 9. Do you see number 9? Do you see number 9?
Yes,
Okay.
This is the prophecy.
Hold on. Tell people complete with one another in constructing high building. Do you see it?
Yes, and
Okay.
that high building.
Okay, hold on.
In
Okay.
Saudi Arabia.
All right, thank you very much. So now all those things have to happen before the high building happen. And you are the one you told me, remember, maybe you forgot. You said to me that the Dajjal did not come yet, the 30 Dajjal did not come yet. Correct?
Who says that this is in order?
It is in order. He said 1, 2, 3. Do you see it? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Yes, in order. No, yes, in order. And the number 9 is the building is high. But building is high in the world since 200 years ago. Actually, even before the Yemeni people, they have it long time ago. The Pharaoh, he have a high building. This is stupid. And the Pharaoh, his people are shepherds too. They are farmers. They are not high-tech technology. Same time, look what he said. The people will compete with each other in construction high building. And then, till the man, when he passes by the grave of someone, he will say, would that I were in his place. And then the sun, this is an order, until the sun rise from the west. This is the last thing will happen. This is number 11. And then the sun will rise to the people from the east, from the west, sorry. So your prophet is saying the last sign is the west sun rising, not going there. So your prophet obviously is a false prophet. And you are the one who helped us to do that. Because you said that the high building will be number 9, and people, they will not need money before that. And people, time will go pass quickly before that. And there's no more scholars in Islam or knowledge about Islam will taken away before that. And then 30 Dajjal will come and nothing happened like that. And then
no one says this is according to the stages. It's the major signs he's talking about.
my friend, you are the one who said to me, you are the one who mentioned that this is happening right now. You forgot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, now what is the
But
proof?
not all
Okay,
of
no.
them have
Read in front of me. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people, they are witnesses. This is your website, not my website. Show me the opposite. Show me that this is not the order. Go ahead.
It's not the order just because you have read it 1, 2.
No,
3,
show me that this is not the order. Show me that this is not the order. Just to get you busted. Do you see number 11? Do you see number 11?
And see the sun rises from the west.
All right. Let us go and search for that. Okay. Let us see what your prophet said about this. Is that the last thing or not? Everybody will laugh at you in a second.
It's
Hold on. Shut up.
one of the major
Shut up.
signs.
Yeah, one of the major. Yeah, your prophet, the false prophet. Your prophet, the false prophet. Let's see. Here we go. You're a prophet. He got you busted, and he quoted the Quran. This is the sun. This is an order. The sun will be the last thing, will disappear and will come from the west. So the sun every day. Muhammad, he says, once I was with the prophet in the mosque at the time of the sunset. The prophet says, "Oh Abu Dhar, do you know where the sun set?" All right. Actually, in Arabic, he says, he did not say where the sun set. He said that in this hadith. I replied, Allah and His Messenger. Are you happy now? Are you happy? Okay, but this is stupid. Look at this. Look at this. Is stupid. Your prophet. He claimed that the sun goes every day. The sun set. I replied, Allah and His apostles know best. He said, it goes and prostrate underneath the throne of Allah. And Allah's statement. And the sun runs in the fixed course. Do you see that?
And your Bible say the earth is flat.
Do you agree? You know that my Bible doesn't say that. I will show you that from the Quran. Everybody's. What happened to you?
Everybody is flat.
So your prophet, he says, he claimed that the sunset is the sun is going. Let me show you in that hadith so we can laugh together. Read this with me. This one is even more horrible. Your prophet is a prophet, right? Read with me. Do you know where the sun goes? Do you see it? Do you know where the sun goes? He said, at the time of the sunset, I replied, Allah and His apostles know better. The Muslims associate the knowledge of their prophet with the knowledge of God. Both are equal in knowledge. He said, it goes, i.e. trouble. Your prophet, the stupid, he claimed that the sunset is the sun going. This is the most stupid statement. And then it will prostrate itself under the throne of Allah and it takes permission to rise again. It is permitted until the time when comes. This is the judgment day. It will be permitted to prostrate itself, but its prostration will not be accepted and will be asked permission to go to its course, which means to go from the west, but it will not be permitted, but it will be ordered to return whence it has come from, which means the rise from the west. And that is the interpretation of the Quran. Read with me carefully. Allah's statement, and the sun runs to its course. So your prophetic claim that the last order is the sun will not come from the east. Do you agree with your prophet or not?
To be honest with you, you don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Nobody
do you
knows
agree
what
with
you're
your prophet or not? He said the sun every day for eternity going
I agree
until
with
one
you.
day Allah will not allow it to go. Is that the last or not?
Yes.
Is this the last stage before judgment day? Yes or no?
And the sun runs its fixed course for a term. What is it you want to, what's the problem? I don't
I'm
understand
asking you, this is the last stage according to your prophet, the sun every day going until one day Allah will not allow it and He will say to us, no, go from the west. Is that the last thing will happen?
That is the major sign. They don't say that will be last time.
Abdul, you are a liar. You are a liar. And let me ask you here, hold on. Do you agree with your prophet when he said that there is no scholars of Islam will be exist and no knowledge of Islam will be exist?
that means that they will be corrupted.
Okay, that means there's no Muslim will be left.
No, not Muslims. They will
No.
be corrupted.
You see, here we go. It says the knowledge of Islam will be taken away. You see between two brackets, it doesn't say even scholar. This is the lie of the Muslim translation. It says, tell the knowledge, the religious knowledge of taken away, so nobody will have anything about his religion from Muslims.
Yeah, that is the religious.
Do you agree with that? No. Doesn't even say the scholar. This is the between two brackets.
Because you don't know about Islam, that's why you have no idea.
Okay, is that a sign of Judgment Day? You are saying to me, you're a prophet, he said that this is a sign of Judgment Day, which means there's no Muslims, real Muslims will be left in the earth. Do you accept that?
Yes, this is the major sign.
Okay, so you are saying to me, so you Muslims, you lie to us. You say our number is growing, Islam is growing, will take over the earth. When Muhammad is saying that hold on, what is growing? It's dying. Your prophet saying that Islam is going to die before the Judgment Day. There's no Muslim left. Nobody knows anything about Islam. Read it.
Read Genius World Record 2004. The fastest religion in the world is
My friend, no, this is not the fastest, this is the fastest dying religion. And here we go, you are a Muslim in front of me, you do not know how to answer. So all of this proves to us that Muhammad is a false prophet. What kind of a prophet? He believed that the sun set because the sun goes from point A to point B. Is that a false prophecy or not?
It's not a false prophecy.
What do you mean a false prophecy? Who is the donkey when he believe that the sun goes every day from point A to point B and this is what explains the sunset? Do you really believe in that?
No, that is what your understanding is.
No,
Your
it's not understanding.
is
Read it.
wrong.
Read it. It says, I replied, Allah, apostle, no better. He said, it goes. The sun goes, i.e., travel. Then it frustrates itself. So your prophet explaining how the sun set. Yes or no?
Ask me at sunset, do you know where the sun goes at the time of sunset? I require Allah supposed to know, but Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, he said, it goes, travels till it prostrates itself underneath the throne. What is wrong with you?
Okay, so the sun is, he is explaining how where the sun goes. Here we go. He said the sun goes. Which one is going? The sun. The fact the sun is going nowhere. And your prophet here is being a donkey. Does the sun goes anywhere?
He said it goes.
Yes, it goes. Do you know what goes where? It's i.e. trouble. This is your Muslim translation. I.e. trouble. So you're a prophet saying that the sun is moving.
Arabic word. What does it say? You are Arabic.
Here we go. It says here. He said, أين تذهب? Where it goes? قل الله ورسوله أعلم. قال فإنها تذهب تحت الشمس. It goes and تسجد تحت العرش. It goes and prostrates itself at the throne of Allah, and they will ask permission to come back. And then we'll be doing that until Allah one day will not permit it to go back, and then He will order her to come from the west.
Yes, this is metaphoric speaking.
This is not metaphorical. This is a lie. This is a sign of a judgment day. Stop lying. Stop lying. You are the one who gave me the hadith. Hold on. A second ago you said to me, yes, it's going to come from the west, and this is a sign of judgment day. This is physical, not metaphorical. Stop lying.
This is metaphoric.
You are a donkey liar. Everybody is laughing at you. He is giving us a sign of judgment day. Sign we will see with our eyes, you liar. How that is going to be metaphorical?
You don't understand. It's a metaphoric.
How that can be metaphorical? Okay, give us the metaphoric of it.
That the sun will go and ask permission to Allah.
But about the sun will come from the west, is that metaphorical?
We believe that everything is alive and everything has
The
submitted.
sun will come from the west, is that metaphorical?
What?
The sun will come from the west, is that metaphorical?
The sun will come from, it will rise from the west.
Yes, is that metaphorical or physical?
No, that is physical.
Okay, did your prophet count it as the last thing, as a sign of the judgment day?
Yes.
Okay, so here we go, we prove to you the stages.
Major
So here we go, this is consistent with this hadith, is the last stage before the judgment day. Do you see it?
One of them, it's not in stage.
Okay, let me ask you. We mentioned where the sun goes.
Because
So now we prove that your prophet, is a false prophet. Now let me ask you. Did your prophet say that the major of mankind is the Roman? Did your prophet, he said before judgment day, the Roman, they will become the major of mankind?
The return of Jesus is one of the closest, which is the
This
sun.
is not the question now. Is it true?
Yes.
It's true that the major of mankind, they will be from the Romans.
You know that when he comes, he will.
This is not the question. This is not the question. I'm asking you, my friend. Focus with me. Focus. Stop. Is it true that the Roman will be the major of the mankind?
The Roman will be in the major?
The major not population of the mankind.
Okay, what is this? What do you want to know about this?
I'm asking you, is it true that the Roman, they will be the biggest population for mankind? Yes or no?
I have no idea.
If I show you that your prophet, he said that, what you will do?
Let us see.
No. If I show you that, are you going to agree that your prophet is a false prophet?
Let us see what
Okay,
it is.
before I show you, where is the Roman located? Can you give me the name of the country of the Roman?
It's the Europe.
Is Europe. What country?
Everyone in Europe is Roman.
Everyone in Europe is Roman? Who said that to you?
Yes.
Who is the donkey who
Yes.
said that to you?
Everyone.
Okay, everyone is a one donkey. Where is the reference from that the Roman or the European?
This is our understanding, not your understanding.
Our understanding. Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
you're not one of us.
Okay.
You is one of the
Yeah,
one who
thank
will
God
be
I am
reference.
not one of you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
The
and thank
punishment
God.
is
Okay, here we
big for
go.
you, you know?
Your prophet, he said, I heard Allah Messenger. That this is Sahih Hadith too. I heard Allah Messenger saying, the last hour would come when the Roman would form the majority among the people. How truthful this is prophecy is.
See what are you saying? Let me see what you are saying. What are you saying? Hmm. They have the patience to undergo a trial and immediately restore themselves to the last.
You is the devil black man?
No, I think he's white.
Okay, what if I show you that your prophet even says that the one, or the hadith says the one who said the prophet is black, kill him?
Okay, but listen, read in Arabic.
Hold on. You are the one who said to me, let us show some reference. You are the one who said to me that Allah hatred to color have nothing to do with the truth, correct?
Yes.
Okay, let us see if this is true or not.
You can read in the Quran, it says, we have made you into tribes, and the best among you are the one who have taqwa. That means fear in Allah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He was talking to who? He was talking to who?
This is what he says.
Okay, isn't it in the Quran he says, what aswaddu wujuh, what abyaddu wujuh?
What is that?
Okay.
What is that?
Which mean Allah will make black faces and white faces. All the believers, Allah will make them white, and all the less believers, Allah will make them black.
In the Quran.
Yes, in the Quran.
Okay, show me that.
Now read this hadith for me before we go there. Read it, please. Try it.
This is about sunset.
No, this is about black and white.
Allah's Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Allah created Adam, we had to create him, and he struck his right with white ants. He struck his left shoulder, and there emitted from it the black offspring as if they were. He then said, from the right, for paradise, and I do not mind. Then he said to those who had been emitted from his left shoulder, I cannot see the rest of the text.
There's much there. Let me go back. Can you read it for us? Because you are reading yourself only.
Do you hear me?
Yeah, I want to read. I want you to read it for us. Read it. Are you proud about this?
Yes, I read. I don't see what's the problem.
You don't see what the problem, guys. You don't see what the problem.
They are for hell, and I do not mind.
Who are the one who will go to hell?
Show me. What is your point with this?
Don't tell me, show me. Here we go. I'm showing you who is the one who will go to hell according to your prophet. Who is the one who Allah created to hell?
He struck his left shoulder, and there emitted from it the black offspring as if they were.
Circle.
What is this word?
Circle. Like, you know, the
What
thing
is,
you
what
do,
is circle?
the black thing you do barbecue with. The burned wood. Okay. So now, your God Allah, He hit the shoulder of Adam in the left shoulder, and from there He emitted the black people. And then He said, to those who they are from the left shoulder, which means the black, go to hell and I don't mind. And He said to the white ones, go to heaven and I don't mind. Do you see it?
To those who have been admitted from his left shoulder, they are for hell, and I don't mind. Okay, what is this?
What is this? What is this? You tell me what is this? Allah, He said He created the black people to go to hell and the white people to go to heaven. And I don't mind. That's what He said. Don't tell me what is this. Do you want more proof that your God is a filthy racist?
No, he's not a racist. Who is Bilal?
So you tell me, Bilal, guys, who is Bilal? Who is Bilal? Bilal is a slave. Muhammad died and Bilal is a slave.
Don't lie, he's a slave.
Yes, he's a slave.
Yes,
he is a slave.
He bought him out from slavery.
No, show me the reference where Muhammad he freed him. After Muhammad he died, Bilal he came to Abu Bakr and he said, if you bought me for the sake of yourself, take me for yourself. If you bought me for the sake of Allah, free me for the sake of Allah. The poor guy, they promised him he would go to heaven. They promised him that you are good. Allah, etc. They lied to him. The guy who was fighting them and they Muhammad, he died, and yet he is still a slave. And now answer, don't change the topic. Did your prophet say that Allah created the black people designed to go to hell?
And they were emitted from his black also at this. They were. He then said, from the right for paradise, and I do not mind. Then he said to those who had been admitted from his left shoulder, they are for hell, and I don't mind.
So, Allah, He don't mind that the black, He created the people who they are black to go to hell, and He created the white redhead to go to heaven. That's what the hadith is saying.
Okay, and what is this for hadith?
This is Jami' Hadith al-Tirmidhi, and this is your Islamic website. Do you want me to show it to you? Here we go. This is al-ilm.org library. Not my website, I have nothing to do with it. And this is al-Tirmidhi, hadith number 38. Okay, go Snip. Let us take another caller. You are with me for long, you're getting tired and spanked very good. So we got you busted. Go Snip there, big drugs. Snip like a mule. Let us see this guy, he's trying to call. Yes, Abdul, how are you?
Hello.
Yes, Abdul.
Hello.
Hello, Abdul.
Hello.
Yeah, we hear you.
You heard me?
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
How you doing? How's everything, bro?
Bro, okay, I'm doing fine.
Good. Alhamdulillah, I'm good too. Okay.
Alhamdulillah.
So,
What
You
Alhamdulillah
were
mean?
trying to explain to this guy, right?
Yeah. What this guy?
You were trying to tell him that God created black people from the right shoulder and white people from the right shoulder, white people, and from the left shoulder, black people, right? You're
Right.
trying to explain this, right?
Right.
Okay. So first, as I told you before, that you don't know anything about Islam, anything about Quran, nothing
Okay.
about Hadith, right?
Uh-huh.
So I'll explain to you right now.
Okay, explain.
Hadith.
Okay.
Okay. So in reality, this Hadith, the meaning of this Hadith is that black, meaning the black people, it means the people who are black in their heart, the people who doesn't believe in Allah, who doesn't believe in the day of judgment.
Guys, black in their heart. Do you see the word? Oh, hold on. Do you see the
people that he's mentioning are those people who are with light.
Abdul, don't stop lying. He says they are born, he spread them, and they are born. Hold on. He said from it the offspring. He said the offspring of they are black like circle. They wear, not their heart. They are born this way. Stop lying. It's in front of you. Everybody is laughing at you. They are born like circle. Why you are lying? Hello? Their heart is black. They have a black heart. I want to have a black heart too. Are you there, Abdul? I don't know what happened to him. Looked like Allah, He muted him. Allah, He said to him, You idiot, you get us even more busted. Yes, Abdul.
Yes, child.
Child molester, how are you?
How are you, child molester? Listen.
Child molester Muhammad. Your prophet is the one who have sex with a child, and you are talking about child molester? Shame on you.
Why can you not do one thing and be a man for one time in your life?
I cannot, because in order to be a man for one time, I have to have a girlfriend so I can have a son. Me and Allah, we have the same problem. He cannot have a son because he doesn't have a girlfriend, and that will make him a man. And I cannot have a son because I don't have a girlfriend, and that will make me a man. So, do you have a version for me?
Okay, be a
man and tell me what kind of God this God is who say the black people will go to hell and he created them to go to hell. And the white people, the blonde people, the white skinned people, they will go to heaven. What kind of God this God is? You are the one who would lie to me, and you said to me, Allah don't care for your color. And you Muslim, you quote for us the sermon, the last sermon of the Prophet. He said that there's no difference between the black and white, but this is a fabricated hadith. We cannot even find the reference of it. This is a big fat lie. It is not a hadith to be accepted. So you quote for us when you want a fabricated hadith, and you quote for us a hadith which is false just to prove a false point. Here we go, your Prophet saying clearly. And not only that, you said to me, where in the Quran it says black and white, yes?
Where does it say that this hadith you have showed me is sahih?
For sure it's not sahih. Are you kidding me? The Muslims, they will eat their fingers, or they will reject it.
Is it sahih or not?
This is Jami' al-Tirmidhi. Jami' al-Tirmidhi is one of the 6 authentic hadith books.
But not only the book.
Abdul. Okay, blah, get lost. Next. Anything we will show you is not sahih. I don't care. You Muslims are a bunch of liars. Because if this is a false story, it means you Muslims are fabricating stories about your Prophet. Shame on you. That means Islam did not make a good Muslims. Islam provide devilish people. If you cannot even be truthful about your Prophet, you will be truthful about what? If you're a scholar collecting stories and those stories are fabricated, that means you Muslims are a bunch of fabricators. When they see anything, don't call me, let the other guy call me. Let the other guy call me, somebody who understands what he's talking about. Who as a Muslim have the courage to answer? The devil is black. Do you know, guys, that the devil is black? Once in Facebook, a Muslim guy, I was posting about the black color, and then a Muslim, he says, have you ever seen a black angel? Oh boy, this is how the Muslims defend their racism and their cult. If we go in the hadith, you will see Muhammad saying this. And by the way, this is even the Quran. Muhammad, he claimed that the devil, he will come as an African man. Yes, Abdul, why you are calling me?
Yes, let me spank you.
Okay, let me ask you, is it true that the devil is a black man?
If he is or not, what does it have to do?
You need to tell me why the one who will destroy the Kaaba is a black man too. Why he is not a white man? Why he is not a Trump?
Was Jesus white or black?
We don't care. I will worship him if he is an Asian. If you look at, I don't care. No, show me. Okay, hold. Okay, let me show you. Let us in front of everybody. Can you show me one statement in the whole books of the Christians mention that Jesus was white? Nowhere. I can show you tons of hadith about Muhammad. They speak about how white he is. Yes or no?
Why are you putting image on him that he?
No, I am not putting. This is people make images. This is don't care. If you go to China, Jesus took a Chinese for those people who make images. If you go to Philippines, he's a Filipino. If you go to Africa, he's an African. We don't care. And this is false images. Those are false. Those are false images. This is not from a Christianity. Have nothing to do with it. This is what people do. Now I'm asking you.
Christendom is doing this. That means all of you are corrupted.
Donkey, this is false. We don't do that. I don't do that. And if somebody do that, this is Abdul. You see, you are a hypocrite now. You are trying to change the topic. It's you Muslims who make a fabricated images of Ali and Abu Bakr and Umar. Go and see go in Lebanon, go in Iran and laugh. You go crazy. Now I'm asking you, why the devil is a black Ethiopian man? Why he is not European?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about your prophet saying that the devil will come and will destroy the Kaaba, and he is an Ethiopian man.
Okay.
And he's making fun of his legs. He thought he's an African. And your prophet, he spoke, by the way, about Bilal. He said, obey the order of your command, because he put a black slave in the command, because they are good in fighting, they are good in their physical body structure is very good for war. So he said, obey your commander even with a raised head. This is how he described the black people. Raised head, everybody looking at this garbage person. This is not the prophet of God. And now he is saying that the Ethiopian, the Africans, are the devil who will destroy the Kaaba, and he's making fun of the look of their legs.
So you are talking about slavery.
I'm not talking about slavery. I'm talking about the black people specifically. They are the devil in Islam.
Read Leviticus 25:46.
There we go.
Right there?
There we go. No, I don't want to leave. You know, we know that in the Bible there was a slave, and the Jews themselves were taken as a slave, but you will not see in the Bible say that the black people are evil.
This is commented.
Shut up! No, they have a slave. Even the Bible says that a Jewish man, he can offer himself in slavery for 7 years, which means servant, to be a servant of somebody to pay his debt. So stop lying, stop saying please. Why would God say that the Ethiopians, the Africans, are the devil?
Why are you trying to
Well, here we go to the front of you. Read it. Read it. Get lost. Get lost. Don't. We cannot have the rest of the past. Hello everyone, and peace of Christ all of you. Peace about your friends, and let us have a great time together. Today we are not going to refute Ali Dawah. We are going to wipe the floor with the Ali Dawah. You know, the Muhammadan, they make videos, very nice videos, you know, very nice act. So Lili Dawah debunk Christianity in 1 minute. That's it. And what you can say, it's not even 1 minute. It's like I counted. It was like 50 seconds. Maybe I'm not sure. Like, forgive me if I'm wrong. Like maybe 49 seconds, 47 seconds. So how Ali Dawah he did his miracle by debunking Christianity? That is a good question. Today we are going to answer it. And you Muslims will be ashamed. And I challenge you to copy this video around. I challenge every one of you. Let us go to Lili Dawah video. Shall we? All right. I'm just opening the video. All right. We open the video to start, and we go. Here we go. This is the beginning. The Muslims, a Muslim, he got two Muslims to ask him a challenge. Two Muslims asking a Muslim.
You have 1 minute for each question. You ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Can you debunk the Trinity in 1 minute?
Well, it's very simple. They believe the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. These are all gods, but they are not the same as each other. So the point here is that if you think about it, they are all dependent on each other. Yeah. So if something is dependent on something else, it cannot be a creator. If Jesus walked the earth as a human being, ate, slept, and went to the toilet, we do not believe this is deserving to be a god to be worshipped. You know, so that's the reason why the Holy Spirit, for example, is the same thing. It is in the creation. Anything that is in the creation cannot be God because they are dependent. And anything that's dependent cannot be deserving of worship.
Amazing. Anything is in the creation cannot be God. Who said that? Lili Dawah. Muslims, I did not say it. It's your Lili Dawah. I'm serious. He said that. Your Lili Dawah, he gave you the answer. Well, I will let Lili Dawah refute Lili Dawah. Isn't it that nice? I mean, who can refute Lili Dawah better than Lili Dawah? Let us do that. Hilarious.
He said a statement which contradicts the consensus of all of the Muslims. He said a statement which is against Al-Quran and against what the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Who said that? Who said that? Please, what? You are talking about who?
Said a statement which is against recently Ali Dawah, when he was pressured by a Christian to explain Hadith Nuzul, he said a statement which contradicts the consensus of all of the Muslims. He said a statement which is against Al-Quran and against what the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam taught. When explaining this hadith, and this is not the correct understanding of this hadith, he said Allah...
He's a donkey, you know. I mean, come on, what you can say, brother? Lili Dawah is a donkey. Just say it. You know? Okay, what happened? What happened?
Allah enters into the creation.
Ali Dawah, he said Allah entered into his creation? What? No way. He said that? This is the same guy who he said Allah cannot enter anything that is in the creation, cannot be God. What the heck? No way. Do you have any proof? You don't.
And likewise, his friend Muhammad Hijab, he's previously said something similar to that.
What the heck? Even Mimi? No way. Mimi and Lulu, they gang together and they explain that Allah go inside his creation. Who was left? Now let us go to the cheese. This guy is so upset from Islam being busted. And how he answered, he said Allah is not like anything. I mean, that's it, he explained it now. Allah is not like anything, who care? Nothing like me too. Nothing like you idiot. Muslims are a bunch of fools. And here we made them shish kebab.
Into something has said Allah is contained. Entering into something, being contained by something, is an attribute of the creation.
Your hadith says Allah descends to the lowest heavens on the last part of the night.
Yes.
Can you explain to us what that means?
Yes, sure. So, I asked him a question, he replied with another question.
I'm going to respond.
Okay, I'll answer. We believe Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala entered into his creation, he said the lowest part of the heaven, the way befits his majesty. How that happens, how it happens, I have no idea how it happens.
You have no idea anything. But this is the same donkey, he said, anything that is in the creation cannot be God. And he is the one who put that graphic in the video, not me. I mean, can you believe the stupidity? So, shall I call the video Ali Dawah debunk Ali Dawah? Or Ali Wawa, you know, destroy Islam in less than 10 seconds? Can you believe the stupidity of those people? So Mimi Hijab and Lily Dawah both agree that Allah can go inside his creation. But the video, which he destroyed Christianity in less than a minute, this was the name of the video. He destroyed Islam. How Allah he do it, he did not know. Maybe Allah should call you and tell you how he do it, man. I mean, come on, look how many microphones you have in your chest. You look like a goat, and they put chips on her so she will not run away. If she passed the fence, electric shock she will have. What is that? Is that microphone because you're a knowledgeable person? Look how many microphones in his chest. You think you are talking to George Bush or somebody, you know, like or Donald Trump. So the same stupid people, they contradict their own belief. And now what we have conclusion, I do not need to continue, I'm done. Shall I continue? He just destroyed Islam. Anything can enter his creation, cannot be God. Who said that? Lily Dawah himself. Let me repeat again what Lily Dawah he said. Not me.
They say, who do I pray to? The Father? No, let me pray Jesus today. No, today Holy Spirit. Who do I pray to? Anything that is in the creation cannot be God because they are dependent.
You know, here you notice that the Muhammadan are a bunch of dumb, and they play dumb on purpose. Which one I pray to? The Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit? Yeah. Well, my friend, isn't it Jesus says, I and the Father is one? Isn't it Jesus, he said, anything you ask in my name, I will do to you? Isn't it Jesus, he said, when they ask him how to pray, he says, say our Father? So you are stupid, which means it doesn't matter. You say Jesus, you say in the name of the Father or in the name of the Son, doesn't matter. So you are a plain hypocrite. In the same time, if we are asking you, Allah, he pray to who? Allah, he pray to other Allah. Not only that, Allah, he is the God of Mr. Maybe. If we go in the Quran and we type the word Asa, Asa in Arabic, maybe, you know, perhaps, we hope so. Chapter 48, you see all those in yellow, they are Asa. Asa, 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 Asa. Look how many. Asa, 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 Asa. Look how many Asa, 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 Asa. Asa, 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 Asa. The God of Mr. Perhaps. But, you know, when you read the verses about Asa, you will notice that this God, he is not sure, because you cannot say, you cannot be God and you say that word. All those verses, you can check them one by one. As an example, not limited. Perhaps, maybe Allah will destroy your enemy. It may be that your Allah, is Allah is talking, they say yes. Obviously this book is written by somebody else. He is speaking about Allah. He is not Allah. If Allah is talking, Allah will not say maybe. He will say, I will destroy your enemy. But because Muhammad, he was not sure if the enemy will be destroyed or not, so he used the word maybe. And that goes for the rest of the verses. But let's go to different verse, which is very important, that Allah even is not sure if he can forgive or not, because he have to ask other Allah. He is dependent in other Allah. We will go back to the video. We are not done. We will wipe the floor with him. Already we did, actually. That Allah may forgive thee the sin, not fault. You see, the Muslim, they translate fault. They are liars like their prophet. This is sin, not fault. It says ذنبك. Dhanb is not fault. Here we go. We change the translator, suddenly it becomes sin. So if Allah is God, he cannot be dependent in someone. But in the Trinity, nobody is dependent on anybody. You are a liar. Jesus, he said, my Father sent me. So having a mission doesn't mean the Father is dependent on anyone. I work, my Father work. So he have a work to do, the Father have work to do, the Holy Spirit have work to do. And if you are talking about what doesn't make sense, we will go to that later, and people will die laughing. Allah may forgive your sin. Is it make sense that Allah saying, may Allah will forgive your sin, Muhammad? I mean, this is Muhammad. And yet Allah is not sure if Allah will forgive the sin of Muhammad. And here you notice that Allah asking other Allah. Because if Allah is the one who's talking, now who is the Allah which Allah is asking for sin forgiveness? May Allah, and he's making a wish, it's a prayer, it's a supplication. Now let's go back to the video, because we need more entertainment, and this video is full of it. All right, we go back. So the first one, it turned to be stupid. We continue. Where we stopped. Let us see here.
That Muhammad copied Quran from the Bible, Hashim. What do you say about this?
Well, we've got a lot of things to say about that. Not only that, the Christians have a lot to say to it. Actually, the Christians talking helps our case, because Allah says in the Quran that woe to those who change the scriptures with their own hands and say this is from Allah. This again is a prophecy. If you think about it, Allah saying the Bible is corrupted. They've changed it. Now, if the Bible was not corrupted, the Quran is wrong, right? If the Quran is saying the Bible is corrupted, it's been changed. If the Bible is not corrupted, that means the Quran is wrong. You have Christians today, Bart Ehrman, or ex-Christian, Bruce Metzger, and many of them, and when you go to the Bible, You have footnotes. These are added in, which shows to us that the scriptures have been changed. It's a prophecy. But coming back to the question that you asked, this was a little bit off tangent.
No, stop. Here you see how this idiot, he debunked himself. Because if the Christians are agreeing and they like to corrupt the Bible, then how you are saying that the Christians are correcting, according to you, the Bible? Filtering the Bible if there is something added. You are a liar. First of all, if even somebody, he said those verses are added, doesn't mean they are added because they cannot find. They cannot find, like there's thousands of manuscripts. So some scholars say, okay, we know what this verse, we did not find it in the Greek version. But doesn't mean never was exist, because the one who copy, it's possible he is copying it from a copy which does not exist today. So they are comparing, and this is telling you how serious the Christians are about their book. However, you said something very important. If the Quran saying the Bible is corrupt, and the Bible is not, that means the Quran is wrong. And if the Bible is not, if the Bible is corrupt, then the Quran is right. And this will be a prophecy. Let us go to the stupid Quran. You will find that the stupid Quran confirming the Bible. Tons of time. Not a single verse in the Quran saying that the Christians, they changed their book. The verse you are quoting, you liar, have nothing to do with it changing. And I will show everybody that you are a fraud like your prophet. Chapter 2, verse number 89. It says, and when there come to them, the Jews and the Christians, from Allah, confirming what is with them, between two brackets, the Torah and the Gospel. Confirming what? What is with them, not what was with them. So this is the stupid Quran 600 years after Jesus. 600 years after Jesus, confirming what is with them. But he said, if the Bible is true, the Quran must be corrupt. If the Bible is corrupt, then the opposite. But now we see that the Quran confirming the Bible. And the Quran is so clear in Arabic, says, what is with them, lima ma'ahum. Not to what was with them, as some false translation they try to say. And how the Muslim explained that? They say, yeah, the Quran confirmed the truth, like, the good verses says confirming what is with them. And the Muslim, they claim to us, Quran is a miracle in Arabic. It's so clear, brother, it's so strong. So they have to add verses to the Quran to manipulate the words and the meaning. And then, chapter 2, verse number 91, مُصَدِّقًا لِمَا مَعَهُمْ, believing in is what with them. Look at the first translation, the same sentence. Look, just show you, the same translator. People, can you believe how they lie? This is the same sentence. You see it? Here we go. I will type it exactly. It's in the front of you. And this is exactly the same one. How come here to translate different? It's the same thing. The same word by word. And this is the verse. The same word by word. And this is, it's the same word by word. They change the translation. Chapter 2, verse number 91. Let us see. We change the translator. Let us see. Maybe a miracle will happen. You cannot trust a Muslim about his religion. They are liars like their prophet when it's come to Islam. And believe what has revealed. What? They took it. What is with them? They took it off. They took it off totally. Change the translator again. This is big time. Let us see different idiot. Kari. Mr. Kari has believed in what Allah has sent down and believe what is confirming. Oh, hold on. confirming what is with them. Do you see it? So how does the Quran saying confirm what is with them all over, and those are not confirmed? Are they confirmed or not? Let us go to different verses in the Quran. There's even where it says ما بين يديهم, which means between their hands. Chapter 2, verse number 97. مصدقا لما بين يديه. What is between his hand? Chapter 3, verse number 3. مصدقا لما بين يديه. I'm just showing you the sentence now. Chapter 5, verse number 46. مصدقا لما بين يديه, which means between his hands. Chapter 5, verse number 48. We send you down the book مصدقا لما بين يديه. Okay. All of those saying that, and the rest, we have more. So we send down the Quran believing in what is between his hands. What is that? The Torah and the Gospel. Not only that, the verse before it, Allah is asking the Christians to judge by the Gospel. So if we have a fake gospel in the time of Muhammad, is it going to be stupid to judge by a book is not exist no more? And here the translation saying, confirming what was before it, that's false. In Arabic it says, ما بين يديه. You can take the word yad, yadayhi, and put it in Google Translation. Just to show you how they lie. There's a huge difference between confirming what was before it, why you are taking the hands off, because that's about something physical. This is about something physical. We copy this, we take it to Google Translation, and we paste it. Let me do that. Give me a second. As we copy from the Quran, in his hands. Now we go to the verse me, Lily, Lulu, she mentioned. He said, يحرفون الكلم عن مواضعه. What does that mean? If you go and read the interpretation, and now he will say to me he don't agree with the interpretation, you will see that there is a Jew, he put his finger over a verse in the Torah. He did what? He put his finger. He did not take the verse. He did not change the location of the verse. He put his finger over the verse. And this is about stoning to death. So you again lying. The Quran never mentioned that the Torah and the Bible is corrupted. You are a fraud. What this verse is about, he put his finger. And there's a huge difference between putting the finger over something and taking the whole thing off. Not only that, in the same story actually, Muhammad, he took the same book which this guy he had under his hand, and he took an oath in it. Let us go to the stupid yellow pages of Muhammad. In the same story, Muhammad, he swear by the same book which the guy supposedly, he put his finger over it. Do you see it? And we can find more details about this hadith, like we can find the whole story. Actually, let me find the whole story, because here there is little part of it in this hadith, and this is good hadith. Let me see. Let us find it. As you see, Muhammad is asking the Jew to bring the Torah to judge. He is judging from the Torah. But I'm just trying to find the whole story where the Jew guy, he put his finger over the book. Let me search it. Give me a second. Let us see. I'm not going to continue until I show you the reference so we can laugh at this false man. All right. I know that will make the video longer, but you know, it's better to find it so we can show the Muhammadan how they love to lie about their religion. They are fraud. Here we go. We found it. How they corrupted the Torah by putting their finger over the verse. You are a son of Muta. Here we go. This is Sahih al-Bukhari. This is what? The stupid Bukhari itself. What the man he did? He put his finger over the verse. And Abdullah ibn Salam said to him, lift up your hand, man. So they were trying to read the Torah. The Jewish guy, he put his finger over the verse. So supposedly Muhammad cannot see it, and this is, in fact, that will debunk all of Islamic religion. They claim that Muhammad cannot read, because how you know what is written there anyway? So the guy, he put his finger, and you can read this verse's interpretation from their books, Ibn Kathir, Al-Qurtubi, Al-Tabari, Al-Jalalain. So when the Quran says they change the word from their location, the Quran is a stupid Arabic, because this is a wrong statement to say. Because putting your finger over something is not a changing the words from their location. And as long as he agreed that the one who changed words from their location, the Muslims agree that every single verse in the Quran is displaced. In fact, the whole Quran is displaced. What is the first chapter Muhammad received? They will say to you, Iqra, which is 96 now. Who display it? By the permission of who? Show me. Did Allah make a mistake when He gave them in an order which is not the right order? If Allah gave it the first one, you put it the first one. So the verse he quoted for us about those who display or change the words from their location fit perfectly with the Quran, because they are the one who change the location of the words. If you go as an example, where it says here, read Allah. And actually, not long time ago, we have a Muslim, he called me, and he agreed that this is the last verse Muhammad received. Who put it here? Remember, the Quran says, those who change the location of the words of Allah. Isn't it this is a verse from the word of Allah? So if you change the location of the words, you are changing, corrupting the book of Allah. And this is confirmed in all over the Quran. None of the order we have of the Quran today is the order the Muslim received the Quran in it. In fact, every single chapter has many verses they should be given even in different location. Like you will see some verses are given to Muhammad 10 years ago, they are inserted in a chapter which given to Muhammad 10 years after. How you can put them there? They are changing the verse's location. However, as long Mimi Dawah, Lulu Hijab, Lulu Dawah, boyfriend, he said that you cannot change the word of God. You cannot what? You cannot change the word of God. But isn't it the Bible the word of God, you idiot?
If that was the case, if the Quran copied from the Bible, why did it not copy the mistakes? For example, we know at the time of Joseph, there was kings. They were not pharaohs. The Bible called them pharaohs. The Quran calls them kings.
But let's see why. Because you are stupid again. Because you're a prophet, he thought this is the name of the Pharaoh, his name is Pharaoh. If we go in the Quran, and by the way, before I go there, just to remind you, when a Muslim he says the Bible is corrupt, he is talking about the Bible of Allah. Which means the second he said that, and he is the one who said in the Quran, nobody can change the word of Allah. All those verses saying Allah sent down the Injil. Look how many times. Injil, 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 Injil. So Allah he sent down the Injil, and Lili Dawah he said in the video, no one can change the word of Allah. But isn't it that Injil is the word of Allah? Suddenly, the Injil is not the word of Allah no more. Suddenly, the word of Allah is only the Quran. They are very selective in their lives. Because either nobody can change the word of Allah and then the Torah and the Gospel are included because they are the word of Allah and the Muslims agree, or you cannot, or you can. That's it. But to claim that only the Quran, Allah He preserved that, that means Allah is accountable for deceiving and He is a liar. He is the one who helped to deceive. Because the Muslims they say everything is destiny and everything by the will of Allah. So the question will be, was the Bible corrupted by the will of Allah or against His will? If it's against His will, that means Allah cannot be God. If it's by His will, that means Allah cannot be God, or He's Satan. Are you with me? So when a Muhammadan says to you, your Bible corrupted, answer him says, you mean your Allah Bible is corrupted? But this is contradiction for the Quran where Allah He said, لا مبدل لكلمة الله. Nobody can change the word of Allah. لا مبدل. No exchange. Nobody can exchange the word of Allah. And this is mentioned in many places in the Quran, not only once. All those places, look how many. Chapter 6, verse number 34. Chapter 6, verse 115. Chapter 10, verse number 64. Chapter 18, verse number 27. All of them they say, nobody can exchange the words of Allah. Suddenly, the word of Allah is only the Quran. Do you see why we laugh at them? Shall we continue with the video or enough? Isn't it this is very laughable? A thinker. Yeah.
Why can Allah calls the ruler Pharaoh at the time of Moses, but when it talks about the time of Joseph, it says king.
The Quran got it right. Aha. Let us see how Muhammad made his poo-poo. Everybody will laugh at you. Muhammad, he thought the name of that king is Pharaoh, you idiot. If we type the word Al in the Quran, Al, just Al, chapter 2, verse number 49, you will see it says, وَإِذَا نَجَّيْنَاكُمْ مِنْ آلِ فَرْعَوْنَ. The family of Pharaoh, not even the Pharaoh. Pharaoh is a singular name, not the family of the king. Fir'aun, Muhammad, he thought this is the name of the king. And you will see that all over the Quran. And the same appear. Look, I will show you Al. This is Al. The one in yellow is the word Al. Al in Arabic, actually it's not an Arabic word, it's an Aramaic word. Al is a word mean the family. The family. How we can prove that? Here we go. Chapter 2, verse number 248. Ali Musa. Ali Musa. Alright? Al Musa. Ali Fir'aun. Ali Musa's. So the silly Muhammad, he thought this is the family of the word Fir'aun is a name. If you, let us see Ali Ibrahim, chapter 4, verse number 54. Ali Ibrahim. What Ali mean? Family. Who is the name after it? A name of an individual. His name is Ibrahim. Let us go and read. The family of Ibrahim. So always the name will come after the word Al, have to be a singular name, not a title. And they translate the word Al as a family, as you see. You don't say the family of Egypt. You don't say the family of, Pharaoh. Who was Pharaoh? Which one? So he used the word Pharaoh because he is an idiot who he thought that this is the name of the king. In the other story, because he did not know the name of the king, he called him king. In the Bible, when the Bible speaks about the story, he said Pharaoh. Pharaoh means the title, the king, whoever the ruler. So if I say right now, the king of USA, but they have king, they have president. The ruler of USA is the same. You know what I'm talking about. So the Bible is speaking about a title which everybody knows who they are reading. The Quran, because it's written by an idiot, his name is Muhammad, he thought that the word Pharaoh is a name of a person, not a title. And we can see the same all over. As an example, just to show you, all of those it says Ali Fir'aun, but look at this, Ali Yaqub, chapter 2, verse number 6. Ali Yaqub, chapter 2, verse 6. Click in it. Family of Yaqub, the family of Jacob, the offspring. They translate here as his offspring. Look at this, offspring. Do you see it? So the stupid Muhammad, you cannot add the word Al unless it's coming before a singular name of individual, not a title. Otherwise, you have to make Fir'aun al-Fir'aun. And as long as it's coming Pharaoh in Arabic, Arabic is a special language. Remember, the Muslims, they keep saying that. So we have rules, we have a grammar. So the idiot Muhammad, he thought, well, this is the name. This is why Muhammad, he mentioned that even he knew the sister of the Pharaoh is going to have to be his, the sister of Moses and the wife of the Pharaoh, they are going to be in his bed because Muhammad wants to sleep with everybody. Ali Lut, Lut, chapter 5, verse number 59, 15, verse, chapter 15, 59. The family of Lut. What is the word family? Al. So what is the word will come after it? Singular name. So the Quran is not correcting the Bible, you idiot. The Quran is an error. And as long as you are talking about correction, isn't the Quran speak about a Samari was exist in the time of Moses? The Samari was exist in the time of Moses, chapter 20, verse number 85, chapter 20, verse number 87, chapter 20, verse number 95. But there is no Samari at that time. Moses, in the time of Moses, the Samari was there. Mr. Correct in history. What a great correction You change the translator as you wish, no problem. The summary is exist in the time of Moses. That's amazing news. Obviously, the Quran is correcting the Bible. The Samaritan, they will exist in the time of Muhammad, sorry, in the time of Moses. And he mentioned in his video, what's his name? Part Herman? Let's go back so we can laugh. But this is Part Herman been asked by apostate prophet about which one is more legitimate, the Quran or the Bible, specifically about the crucifixion of Jesus.
Would it ever be, from a historical perspective, would it ever be reasonable to dismiss all the evidence for a historical figure for 600 years and then only take a scripture that comes 600 years later as the most credible source, such as in the case of Jesus, where he lived and died, and then 600 years later the Quran came and told us what really happened?
No, I don't think it's not historically credible. But if you're a Muslim, then you would say that it's an act of God.
Hold on, you mentioned this guy to prove what? This guy himself, he said, there's no book in the world have proofs and evidence the same as the gospel. He himself, his anti-Christianity. There's no book ever exist have manuscript as the Bible. 600 years after, Abdul, his name is Muhammad, he changed his name from Qasim to Muhammad, which means the praised one, which means shirk. Shirk. This is the one you ask him to witness to prove what you are saying. He is saying the Quran cannot be accepted to have any credibility, or it is stupid.
No, I don't think it's not historically credible. But if you're a Muslim, then you would say that it's an act of God, and then so history isn't really what matters anymore. And so if history doesn't matter, you can make theological claims. If history matters, then obviously sources written 40 or 50 years after are more likely to be based on reliable tradition than sources written 600 years later, especially when you can show that a source written 600 years later is dependent on these earlier sources.
The sources which is written 600 years after is depending in our sources. As an example, Muhammad, when he took the story of Jesus creating from the mud the bird, he took it from where? He took it from a fake Bible. As long as Muhammad, and they say, we cannot accept, it's corrupt. So what he do? He go and he took from what is totally corrupt. The one is rejected by every Christian. He took the stories from corrupt books. Not only that, Muhammad, he took stories from books have nothing to do with God, like the Talmud, or a story written about the 7 sleepers, which is a fiction story, or the King Solomon speaking to the ant and the flying carpet of Solomon. What is the reference on that, and who in the world want to believe such a stupid story? This is the guy you ask us to put him in the witness stage. Not only that, I remember that there is a guy or a girl, her name is Mimi Hijab. She asked the same guy other question. What he asked him?
The Quran has mentioned if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them that.
And even Mimi Hijab, he laughed. But you know what? Let it go. Contradiction, the Quran is full of contradiction. Let us see another statement Mimi Hijab, he said in this video. Here we go. Watch carefully.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel.
I mean, see, he just screwed Muhammad. The guy they are bringing him to attack Christianity. He just said that Jesus really, he think that he is the Messiah. He think, and he believed really, truly he is crucified and he was dead and buried. He believed truly. They brought the guy. They thought they can use him against us. He confirmed that the Quran is a fraud because the Quran denied the crucifixion of Jesus, and he confirmed that Jesus was crucified. So look how your work go against you. Your work go totally against you. Let us go to Lily Dawah again. Lily, what do you do? Lily, what did you do, sir? I don't want, I was planning to make the, yeah, actually, hold on. Here he said, they asked him how he would know that Christianity is wrong.
Been corrupted. This is not added in here. This is taken out there. We don't
remember when they say he's corrupted. He's talking about the book of Allah, and that proved Islam to be false. Because if you can corrupt the Bible, which is sent by Allah, that means you can corrupt all the book of Allah. This is something against Islam, not against us. Because those stupid they forgot that the Quran says confirming the book which is with them between their hand, which with them Muhammad take an oath in the Quran. And they keep talking about corruption of the Quran, which means they are speaking against the Quran. They say to you, how we know that this is a corruption? They say to you from tafsir. But the Quran never say that. Even the words, the sentence about يُحَرِّفُونَ الْكَلَمَ عَنْ مَوَاضِعِهِ, they change the words from the location, it turned to be about the Quran, not about us, because only a Jew, he put his finger over the verse, and that is not a corruption. If I put my finger now over a verse so you cannot read it, how I'm corrupting my book. And how even the Jews and the Christians, they will agree to corrupt a book. And why even any Jew will do that? You will read in the Old Testament that a man, he promised God if he have his victory, the first thing he see in his way, he will kill. He took an oath. He promised God. And then his daughter was the first thing he saw. The daughter asked her father to kill her, to keep his promise to God. So how anyone will accept to corrupt his book? If we ask the Muhammadan, do you accept to corrupt your book? They will say, no way. So do you think you are the only religious in the world? And not to forget to mention that the Quran is debunked heavily by Muslims to be corrupt. As an example, the Imam al-Suyuti, in his book Al-Itqan fi Ulum al-Quran, he said, قَدْ ذَهَبَ قُرْآنٌ كَثِيرٌ. A lot of Quran is missing. A lot of what? A lot of Quran is missing. Is that true? Absolutely. And the book is there. Ad-Durr al-Manthur, and let me show you even what it says. Because those potatoes, they were saying it doesn't say that, CP. This is their scholars, not us. This is who? This is their scholars. All right. And now they will say, you know what? He's lying, you know. I found actually something even better than the one I'm looking for. Let us show this one. This is Aisha. I was looking for other book. I found this book in my way. الإتقان في علوم القرآن. الإتقان في علوم القرآن. What the book is saying. Remember, those books are not written by Christians, neither by Jews. Those are written by the top scholars of Islam, not YouTubers, not those dummies in YouTube, you know. Let us see what it says. Here we go. And I will use Google Translation, and I will send you even the link for it so you can open it. This is islamweb.net. Islamweb.net. All right. Let us show you the top. This is a very Islamic website. The book of Al-Suyuti, volume number 1, page number 662 and down. Then you will see here he's speaking about verses by hundreds are gone from the Quran. Not 1, not 2, not 3. Read with me here, page number 262. It says, قال أبو عبيد حدثنا. And Lili Dawah, he said in his video, everything about the Prophet is written in details. We have even the chain of narration. Yes, you do. Thank God. And look what they are saying. He said, don't any one of you say we have all the Quran. A lot of it is gone. But you should say we had only what is known. Page what? 262. I will use Google Translation. I will give you the link. Here, Aisha, she's saying that the chapter of Al-Ahzab used to be equal to the chapter of Al-Baqarah. In fact, in this hadith he is saying, قالت كان سورة الأحزاب تقرأ في زمن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم ما أتي آية فلما كتب عثمان المصاحف لم يقدر منها إلا ما هو الآن. So when the chapter of Al-Ahzab was written in the time of Muhammad, it was at 200 verses, but when Uthman he wrote the Quran, we could not find except what we have now. The hadith after read carefully. From. He asked, what was the number of Al-Ahzab chapter? He said 72 or 73 verses. He's not sure. He said it used to be equal to the chapter of the cow. And we used to have the verse of Ar-Rajm. It's gone. And the rest of the pages is the same. All of them is speaking about how many are missing. All of this about how many are missing. Now, let us use Google Translation, peace be upon him, and give you the link. Google Translation. Read and laugh. The one is talking about their book is preserved. Here he's saying from. No one of you should say, I have taken the entire Quran. And he does not know what is all of it. Much of the Quran has gone from it. But let be said, I have taken from it what appeared. What? This is your books? Yes, brother. Takbir. Imam, can you give me some grape? Allahu Akbar.
He debunked Christianity or debunked Islam. And now we continue the same. Aisha, she said that the chapter of Al-Ahzab used to be 200 verses in the time of Muhammad. And now what happened?